Hi guys, Watch Fanatic here. So, just over a year ago, I bought what I think probably was the cheapest Omega watch on eBay. And I thought I'd have another look at it. It's a year later. Um, I've used it a few times, but I've got to be honest, not used it that often. But it's a cracking looking watch, bit out of the ordinary, and I thought I'd share this with you in case you didn't see my original video of it. So this watch came up on eBay. It wasn't something I was particularly looking for, and it said it was for spares or repairs, but I was after Omega. I didn't have any Omega watches at the time. So when this came up, I thought, why not? It's a way to get into the Omega brand. And this is it. So this is a Omega pocket watch. From around, I think, the 1940s, I would guess. I might be wrong on the date, I can't remember. I did look into it. It's not a Victorian watches. It's pretty old, probably 1930s, 1940s, when they were still producing pocket watches, even though wristwatches were becoming popular then, there was still a market for pocket watches. And yeah, so this was spares or repairs. It wasn't in a fantastic condition, and as you can see, it's working now, but it is proper, genuine Omega watch. Really great quality movement in here. If I open up the back, it's silver plated. As I say, this cost me £65. It was pretty grubby. I've given it a good polish up. These weren't shut in properly. I've had to kind of like give them a little bit of a bend so they would close properly. This closes. I've just opened it to show you because it's a little bit tough to get your fingernail in. Pop that open. And there's the movement ticking away. If we zoom in here, you can see the great quality. Swiss made. You've got the Omega name there. I'm not sure what the C is. Fast, F and S, that's just fast and slow. There you've got your balance wheel. And then we've got a serial number here, which is quite clear. So you could actually look that up onto the Omega website, which I believe I did. It's coming back to me. I think I may have looked this one up. Anyway, it wasn't working, and I can't fix watches. Got no clue really. I haven't got the tools to do this anyway. But what I could do is there's an old trick using lighter fuel. So I read about this trick. I've used this a few times, and if you drop a little bit of lighter fuel on top of the balance, that can often regurgitate the dried up oil which is underneath there, which is underneath the jewel, which acts as a bearing. It kind of reinvigorates the viscosity of the oil. And that worked in this time. And this is over a year ago. It's keeping pretty good time. It's a little bit fast, but not too bad. And it's ticking away nicely. You wind it up, it's working. So what you're meant to do is shut that one. See, that really does click in now. In fact, it's quite difficult to prise back open again. Then you've got the outer case, which all shuts nicely now. So before it wasn't really shutting, had to kind of give it a little bit of persuasion, bend it slightly back into place. To set the time on these, you've got this really beautiful crown. And just as you would with a watch, you pull it out to that position, and then you can set the time. So at the moment we are 5 to 1. good to go. So that's a good way of getting into an Omega brand. Obviously, it's a collectible thing. You're probably not going to use it. It's just a nice talking point. And there's the value of pocket watches for the very rare ones is still strong, but there's a lot of them. They're very well made. They're very durable, so they're in a lot of drawers and a lot of attics. So they're not hugely valuable, but that is an Omega. I don't know if it's worth any more than I paid for it. Now it's working. I'm sure it's worth a bit more than I paid for it, but it's never going to be hugely valuable, and it's just a silver-plated version. It's not a solid silver one. But it's a lovely thing, and I wanted a pocket watch in my collection. I mean, I've got a couple of other Omega watches now. I've got Omega DeVille, and I've got an Omega Constellation, and I've got an Omega Moon Speed Watch, Moon Watch Mission on Earth. But this is my oldest Omega, and I think I'll keep hold of this. I've had it over a year. I was contemplating on selling it, but now I've got it out and I'm looking at it again. It's just a lovely tactile thing to hold. So I cleaned that crystal up. You can get, they're plastic. You can get new ones of these, but it's not too bad. It's got a little bit of a crack or scratch there, but it's not in bad condition. I think I used like a whitening toothpaste, gave it a really good polish up, and that brought up the clarity of it. Also, that when that was popped off, I gave the dial, which is enamel, a little bit of a clean. Again, it's a pretty robust dial, so you could get it. I got in there with like a Q-tip, a little bit of soapy water, only a tiny bit, just to give it a gentle clean over. And that's brought that up really nice. So it's a nice watch to work on because it's pretty sturdy. Now these cases, they do suffer from dings. They say not to over polish these because it can thin the metal. The metal's quite thin at this point. You've got the hallmark here with the Omega. 1, 4 and R. I think I remember looking it up and it just pertains to the silver plating. I don't know what that is. There's a bit of a problem there with the silver plating. A bit's come off at some stage, and that's gone on to there as well. So I'm not quite sure what's happened there. It's a really lovely thing. And what you're getting for the money, I think, with these pocket watches, it's great to have one in your collection because they're not expensive to buy. Even if you can't find an Omega one, there's plenty of other brands which will probably be just of good quality, which you can pick up for like sometimes £30. Where's down? So, as I say, this is quite, yeah, I'm going to break my nails to open it up again. I've got it a little bit too tight. So there you go. That's probably the cheapest way you're going to get into an Omega watch. Find one of the old pocket watches. And I thought I'd share that with you. Hope you found it interesting. Please like and subscribe to see more watch related content. Take care.